into a symbol of neutrality, and at the same time give Europe the fiercest infantrymen of its age. In the late Middle Ages, the territories of present-day Switzerland were part of the Holy Roman Empire. Almost every town and valley lived by its own rules, with its own history, laws, and interests. Yet, it was among the Alpine communities that a shared idea began to take shape: to unite their forces in order to defend their freedom. The Hohenstaufen dynasty, which ruled the Holy Roman Empire in the 12th to 13th centuries, laid the foundations for the future Swiss Confederation. The Hohenstaufens adhered to the policy of so-called Reichsfreiheit, imperial liberty. It meant that certain lands of communities were subject directly to the emperor, bypassing local dukes or princes. Such a status, Reichsfrei, was of great importance. It guaranteed autonomy. Communities could govern their own affairs, collect taxes, elect judges, and maintain their own guard. Today, bringing an idea to life is faster than ever. Now, powerful tools are making this process accessible to absolutely everyone. One such revolutionary tool is Lovable. It's a service that lets you create websites and apps just by chatting with an AI. You don't need to be a programmer or designer. Simply describe what you want, and Lovable builds it for you in minutes. Imagine creating a landing page, a portfolio, or even an online store. Previously, this required deep technical knowledge or a significant financial investment. With Lovable, you can start building it yourself, right now. What makes it so powerful? Full-stack apps. Lovable builds both the visual front-end and the back-end logic, so you get a fully working tool, not just a design. Instant edits. Change anything, from colors to features, with a simple text command or by visual editor. Quick launch. When your project is ready, just hit the publish button and get a link to share with the entire world. Lovable empowers countless people who can't code to finally start creating powerful digital products. This is the true democratization of technology, where anyone with a good idea can bring it to life. Ready to create something online? This is your chance, and it's free to try. Go to lovable.dev to start creating today. And with our promo code HistoryYT20, you'll get a 20% discount on the service's advanced features. When imperial authority was strong, the system worked. But during the time of the Interregnum, a period of political instability when the empire lacked strong centralized rule, the situation worsened. At that time, conflicts in the region sharply intensified. Princes, counts, and great monasteries began to actively expand their possessions, often by force. A particular threat to the mountain communities came from the House of Habsburg. It had far-reaching plans for the central Alpine lands. The Habsburgs sought to subjugate the valleys of Uri, Schwyz, and Unterwalden, which had previously enjoyed Reichsfrei status. This was one of the reasons why, in 1291, 3 communities concluded the Federal Charter, which marked the beginning of the old Swiss Confederacy. Over time, the story of the beginnings of Swiss statehood became enshrined in legend. The most famous of these are the tales of William Tell and the Oath on the Rutli Meadow. These stories became symbols of national identity, passed down from generation to generation, and preserved for centuries. They were first mentioned in the White Book of Sarnen. According to legend, 3 representatives of the free communities, Werner Stoffacher of Schwyz, Walter Fürst of Uri, and Arnold von Melchthal of Unterwalden, met secretly in the forest clearing of Rudli. They swore an oath of loyalty to one another. They pledged that each community would support the others in case of threat, and would not submit to an external ruler without the consent of their citizens. The representatives of the communities vowed to defend freedom together. The tale was deeply etched into the memory of generations, and, although there is no historical evidence of this meeting, Switzerland has officially recognized August 1st, Rutli Day, as a national holiday. Another legend about William Tell celebrates the hero the people so greatly needed. When it comes to the beginnings of Swiss independence, his name is mentioned most often. tell is not merely a character of folklore, but a symbol of the struggle for freedom, equality, and dignity. According to the legend, at the beginning of the 14th century in the canton of Uri, the Habsburg governor Albrecht Gessler imposed harsh rule. He ordered a hat to be placed on a pole in Altdorf as a symbol of imperial authority. Every